Tyler the Creator, Ian stuff. Let me pause the recording real quick. All right, so we're back, and we have to talk about what Tyler Creator said about new rapper Ian. So let's listen to this before we actually talk about it.
Regular, like, Caucasian man, and he's like mocking Future and Gucci Mane, like, rap music, and like people are like, this shit hard. It's not even like satire. It's like, I'm just joking, I'm just mocking it. But I'm like, no, you can't do. And I hold rap music so close to my heart because this shit changed my life and everyone's life around me, and I'm a nerd about this shit. This is like weird, and I'm looking at it, and something about it like don't even sit well with me in comparison to someone like a Mac Miller or Eminem, who it didn't seem like they was mocking it. They had a genuine love for it, and they were still just being, it's white kid.
All right, so that's that. Hey, bro, what are your thoughts on this?
I mean, like, there's a lot of ways to kind of look at it, because I don't think, cause look, Tyler's actually an artist that's respected like very greatly within the music industry,
especially over like the last 5 years.
Yeah, from the past couple years. He makes very good, like, Tyler Creator makes very good music, right? And I feel like his opinion on this is like, I don't want to say it makes it necessarily more valid. Well, I mean, I guess it does because he's within the industry compared to like me. Like, I don't fucking make music. Right?
Nah, low key, bro. We're talking that freestyle next week.
I feel like it's just like, you look at someone like Tyler, he has a lot of individuality in his music, within his music, right? Well, like, and then I feel like the whole idea is that like a lot of artists nowadays, it's like it's called like the copycat thing, where like they don't necessarily make a whole lot of, it's not like they're not transcending a lot of different sounds. Everyone is kind of influenced directly from someone else, right? There's not a whole lot of like, we don't see a whole lot of new artists like that like really have their own defined sound, right? At least not like back in like the early 2000s and 2010s, where like a lot of artists were like really, but yeah, you can see their influence, but like they still like were able to like become their own kind of artists, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, for sure. Like, and yeah. I think Anthony Fantano actually had a good take on this. Whether one of the most polarizing people in the hip hop scene, very obviously. I fuck with Fantano though, as long as like for some reason people think people take his reviews of artists that they don't know personally. It doesn't make sense to me. But he said, look, man, this guy just sounds like Cardi but ass. That's basically what he said. And also, bro, can I say something? I've never listened to an Ian song. I never will.
I don't know.
You know why? Okay. You know why? Because I'm just gonna listen to Cardi because he does it better.
But that's the thing too with Ian. I knew who Ian was, but I never listened to his music ever. And like, so like, I don't know. And then people were like getting like, a lot of people were really upset because they're like, oh, but you know, like, but when you listen to Tyler, you could tell like he's influenced by a lot of different artists. But that's the thing, a lot of different artists, and he's able to make his own sound. Like, he's influenced by Kanye, Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, fucking MF Doom. Like, he's influenced by all, like, and those are very different artists, and like they're respected, right?
For sure.
But yeah, he's able to take all the ways they what he liked with their music, and like put it into his own, and like actually make his own sound. You know what I mean? Like, and he's not a one-dimensional artist at all. Like, he actually, like, you know, he's able to make a whole project with like different elements of sound, right? But like, and like the main thing is a lot of artists now don't quite do that. A lot of the young, like, and like the whole thing is too, like, he was talking about how a lot of artists see it as like a bag, right? Because that's kind of how the music industry, I should say, like, views artists now. They don't really, a lot of it isn't about the passion for the music. It's just like, oh shit, I can like make a bag off this. I don't actually have a passion for this. I can just, like, you know what I'm saying? And then you can see the quality of music is going to deteriorate because of that, right? When they just see it as like as a monetary gain.
You get the same thing over and over and over because like it hits. And I think that's also weird because Ian's definitely an industry plant. Like, I've never seen something more obvious. Because I remember I've never heard about him, and then randomly every Instagram and Twitter hip hop account I follow was posting about his new album. I'm like, I literally don't. It's like y'all excited. I'm like, I don't know who this is. And
maybe that means we're out of touch, but like,
I don't think I am. But
I don't think so either.
So that was crazy. I'm like, who the fuck is... Then I listened to like a couple songs, or I heard them on TikTok, because that's where you hear a lot of these artists. And I'm like, bro, this just sounds like Cardi. It sounds like Cardi. And Cardi already has 8 people that sound like Cardi on his label.
Exactly.
And with that also comes I think maybe a better question for you than for me, because this happens with a lot of white artists. We see this, like the culture vulture is what they say. Do you think that's something we're seeing here again?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like the thing is too, right? An artist like Mac Miller was like he was like one of the, like, I don't want to say few white rappers, but like he wasn't at all a culture vulture. He was actually just a very well, like a very talented artist. You know, there was no like he could really just properly like curate a project and like have his own sound. Like, and he wasn't like nabbing anyone else's like sound. You know what I mean? Like, at all. Like, Mac Miller was 100% his own artist, and like I said, with the same with Tyler, you could tell he's very strongly influenced by a lot of other artists, but he was still his own. He still had his own sound and his own cater to like every single track, right? Or every single album, and like he had so many different. I would even argue that Mac Miller's discography has more variety than Tyler's. Like if you listen to he has a lot of shit where he's like rapping, and he has like more like melodic shit, and then he has like some shit where it's like more like introspective and deeper. You know what I mean? And like, you know, like he was like a very I don't view him as an industry, but like I guess a lot of other white artists, like they come to see him, they just,
I think what Tyler said,
carbon copy whatever is going on.
Because Tyler said like Eminem and Mac Miller are like the 2 main like non-culture vulture rappers.
Yeah.
And you see this a lot where like these guys come in, they're white dudes with like dreadlocks. They make rap music. They get a fan base. They're like, all right, I'm gonna go make country music now. I'm gonna go make something else. I'm gonna go make more pop music. Post Malone just did this shit. Like, he literally was like rapper, all the grills and the jewelry, all like the you know the like the basically like the stuff that comes with, you know, sometimes you need to look like a rapper, right? And then he became a country artist, cut his hair, took off all that shit. It's like, all right, bro. And then you had so I don't know what's going on with Ian. I don't his music's so derivative. I'm like, I'll just put on Cardi. I'd rather just do that. And I don't care. Again, I don't care. Like Tyler Creator and a little bit to what Anthony Fantano said, they are both entirely right. I'm completely on their side. I think they're right. For sure.
Yeah, I don't think, but like I feel like the thing is, it's not even that they're right. I don't think there's anything wrong with what they said. Like, and people were like acting like the things that, especially with Tyler, what he was saying was wrong or like controversial. Like, he was just
super egregious.
And he wasn't. Yeah. It doesn't even feel like he was I mean, I guess he was taking shots at Ian's music, but it wasn't. But like, it doesn't feel like he was like trying to be disrespectful. It was just, he kind of just brought up, like, yo, like, people like him, like, that have music, you know what I'm saying? It didn't feel like it was like any sort of actual resentment for anything. It was just kind of an example.
You know what I mean? And it's like, and I think an issue is like, it's hard, like you said earlier, it's hard to make like your own sound, but it's like, it's like, come on, bro, you literally sound like one. I heard, this is y'all might not believe me. I heard an Ian song once. I thought it was an AI Cardi song. Then I thought it was an AI Cardi song. Like, on even like the ad-libs where he's like the gurs or the groans or like the yas or like the ad-libs. I'm like, this is literally a fucking Playboy Cardi song. And you know what? I've said this before. There's a fucking vacuum right now because Playboy Cardi's not dropping any music. So all these motherfuckers that sound like Cardi are like, okay, let's fill this gap. And people that like Cardi are listening to it because it sounds like Cardi. You know what I mean? I don't know, because like all these guys sound like Playboy Cardi, and Playboy Cardi's not dropping. Once Playboy Cardi actually drops, nobody's gonna listen to these guys. Why would you? Why would you? You have. It's like imagine like there's like a fucking like from Invincible. There's a bunch of like Agent Spider movies, and you watch them because there's no Spider-Man movies. But then a Spider-Man movie comes out. It's like, why the fuck would I watch this? You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. It was like you go to a pizza place, right? You want a meat lover's pizza. You want the works, but for some reason all they have is cheese. All right, because they don't. It's still pizza. It's still pizza, but it's not the one I wanted. But it's here, so I'm gonna get it. But then the Meat Lover's Pizza's back. You're never ordering the cheese pizza. Right? You're never going to order it again. Why would you?
When's the last time? What was Curry's last one? Was it Whole Lotta Red?
Yeah.
Like actual full-length project?
Yeah, 2020.
So, and like, what's crazy? What's crazy?
That does not feel that long ago, by the way.
It doesn't feel that long ago. Well, you know, a lot of the world just kind of shut down. Like, was like shut down.
No,
this shit happened.
I was chilling.
But like, I remember, like, it doesn't feel like, because I remember when Cardi dropped Die Lit, which was 2018. So it was like summer 2019, and then it was like summer 2020. So 2 years, and people were like, this Cardi album drought. It's been longer since Whole Lotta Red, and yet niggas aren't acting like they were back in fucking 2020 when it was only 2 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. But you got a lot of like features, and like he dropped like that like YouTube music and stuff. Which has been cool. But yeah, I like overall, I honestly understand what Tyler's saying, and I think he's spin.
I don't think there's anything. I don't think just what he said is even like controversial. Like,
but nothing, a lot of people do, right? So
yeah, but there's nothing like even concerning what he said.
Even if I go, I'll go to Twitter right now and let's read I'm gonna read some of the quote tweets on this. Let's do this quickly. Let's go to the bro. That's 11. Holy shit! Oh, view quotes. Let's see this. Hopefully, there's no slurs. Fact. Someone said he just mad he can't fuck him. Okay.
What is that? Okay.
Maybe this was a bad idea. People only knew Tyler was talking about Ian because his music is artistly bankrupt. If Ian was making authentic, creative hip hop music, see, bro, Tyler was like, yeah, unauthentic. They're like, oh, that's Ian because his music's fucking ass. That's actually a good tweet. Worst guy you know makes a good point. Is Tyler even that bad? Cook that crap.
No, he's okay. What
the fuck? Tyler is the most overrated artist of all time and has top 3 corny fan bases. People are really siding with Ian over Tyler, the creator.
The thing is, too, right?
This is kind of funny. This is kind of funny.
People are bringing up like Tyler's old music, like his old music, where like he was talking like being edgy for like shock value, like see that's hold on, go back up.
No, I saw that. Yeah.
But yeah, it's like he was rapping about sexual assault, fucking nigga, don't you know, like people. But that was like, and I'm not saying like that music was like good to release, you know, but at the same time, like that was an era where like he was trying to be edgy for like shock value and like, you know, and then he actually like that whole record label offered, and then they moved on from that kind of, you know, actually had a better creative direction with the music and actually, you know, aren't trying to do that, you know what I mean?
For sure.
Like even artists like Earl Sweatshirt, like he was like doing that shit too, and then he got sent away to fucking boarding school or whatever the fuck, and then came back and was the depressed as shit for like basically like the next 3, 4, 5 years, and now like you listen to music now, it's like the creativity of it and like the actual it's basically poetry when I look at his music now, like, compared to like what she was making before.
It's not even like the same artist. It's crazy.
Wait.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like 2 different people essentially.
Yeah, exactly. Even with Tyler, like Domo Jet, everyone within that Odd Future kind of like era, like the shock value and like the edginess and like trying to like, you know, talking about like beating up pregnant women and shit. Like they don't like they've actually like now take music more seriously and actually had a creative outlet and like actually put effort into like the concept of their albums and shit. And it's like actually really good. You're allowed to grow as an artist, you know. I feel like just because the music, like an artist could start off making bad music, but then once they actually like, you know, put more time into it, they can make good music. And you don't have to like it's be like, oh look, you know, it's just what's always that. It doesn't make sense.
It's the same thing where it's like you're allowed to change your opinion based on new information. Like these artists probably like, bro, like even we'll get into it. Like this is probably a good segue. Like even like Travis Scott, for example, you listen to his first mixtape, Al Pharaoh. It's like, damn, it's just not that good. Then you go into David Rodeo, it's like, oh, it's good. So bad artists can become good when they're actually because they're in the industry and being connected with other artists that are good, being influenced by other artists that are good. So it's like, I don't know, it's crazy. But also like that old Tyler music was so fucking trash. It's so bad.
Yeah.
It's so bad. That is like A1 scaring the hoes music, brother.
I think there are individual songs that go back. Oh, this is a good song, but the music as a whole was just a mess.
Yeah,
it was just and like yeah. The shit they were rapping about was crazy. Like I don't even like you literally cannot even talk about some of the shit they were saying.
Bro, sometimes like I see like for example Tyler Creator talking about like music and stuff, and then motherfuckers will just quote tweet and be like, "Hey, bro, remember when you said this?" And it's just like crazy ass lyrics he said from like the old like the Goblin albums and shit. It's like
Goblin, Bastard, fuck. Like,
yeah.